Hello, people. I'd like to give props out to this young lady, Audrey, who put together a montage of a few of the events that happens thousands of times to people just for wearing a MAGA hat. We're talking the sympathetic left who believe in equal rights for everyone and free speech. No, they do not.
There's nothing worse than unhinged liberals who think they can beat up conservatives without any consequences whatsoever. Thankfully, these assholes all got what they deserved.
Hey, how you doing? Alright, have fun with it.
Wow, a Hispanic dude calling a white kid the N-word. Did not have that on my anti-Trump bully bingo card. Thankfully, they caught the guy.
A Central Texas man has been arrested for attacking a teenager wearing a red Make America Great Again hat. This was all happening at Whataburger.
For the president. Any support.
There's an expletive there, and then he shoves that water or that drink into the teen's face. The 30-year-old man in the video has since been arrested.
That dude's 30? He's living hard for 30.
And as well, he has been fired from his other job, which he had as a bartender, and charged with theft as well. The teens were left stunned, and now one of them is speaking out.
I was looking at the comments, and some people were like, oh yeah, like this is uncalled for, and then people were like, you know, just mixed opinions, but I didn't think it would blow up to what it is right now.
Yeah, that teen right there was the one who had the drink spilled on him, and he later said that, you know what, if you don't agree with politics, let's have a conversation. Don't throw the drink at me.
Yeah, no shit, yeah. Wow, he was a local bartender and he got fired from that job. I guess we'll find out who's calling whom the N-word in prison. No way, Trump supporter was bitten by a No Kings protester?
The Warren County Sheriff's Office has made an arrest following a violent encounter at a No Kings protest in Warrensburg yesterday. Sheriff's deputies say a woman attacked a man wearing a Trump hat.
Of course it's a woman.
Kane Hamlin was forced to go to urgent care last night with bruises and bite marks after sheriff's deputies say he was beaten by a protester who didn't like his Trump hat, with that woman proceeding to bite Cade and hit him with a piece of wood.
Democrats now literally acting like 2-year-olds in preschool.
The Warren County Sheriff's Office has arrested 32-year-old Catherine Benny Casa from Manchester, New Hampshire, after deputies say she assaulted a man with a Trump hat during an anti-Trump rally.
I was just coming to get food. I did not say a word to her. As soon as I turned that corner, she instantly was triggered as soon as she saw my hat.
Kane Hamlin was headed to the grocery store in his hometown wearing his Trump hat, while hundreds of anti-Trump protesters filled Warrensburg for a No Kings rally.
I decided to come over to get some steaks and dinner for the kids, and the minute I came over here and turned that car, she saw a Trump hat on, and she instantly was triggered and came at me.
Okay, now somebody tell me where this all comes from. Seriously, where do they see information to make them want to act like this? Tell me they're not brainwashed by mainstream media.
The alleged assault captured on nearby security footage as Catherine could be seen hitting Cade with a piece of wood. Cade then tries to defend himself as Catherine begins to allegedly bite him.
He better have gotten tested for rabies. Oh, is that a butt crack? Do we have a No Kings Karen butt crack?
She turned her head, went after my arm, bit it, and that's when I kind of backed up because the police were already there and I was trying to get away.
Deputies rushing over and arresting Catherine.
Biting with a butt crack, and they say the other side are animals.
With Cade now left with bite marks from her on his left arm and forced to go to urgent care where he was given a tetanus shot and put on antibiotics.
I fully support protest, freedom of speech. It's their constitutional right. It should, but when you get people like this, it ruins it for everybody, and something needs to change.
Yeah, they need to reopen the institutions, right?
Thankfully doing okay tonight, and Catherine is facing multiple misdemeanor charges of assault, menace, and criminal possession of a weapon.
Oh, Catherine. Why do you look exactly as I would expect you to look?
Robert Youngblood was in a Florida restaurant wearing his Make America Great Again hat when surveillance video shows a man walking behind Youngblood and put what he says was a balled-up wet paper towel on the brim of his hat.
And I hear him yelling and screaming
at the top of his voice.
So this crazy dude said, "Go back to Russia, you effing communist." He called a Trump supporter a communist. So after this crazy dude spit on Youngblood, the Trump supporter was able to take down his license plate and give it to police. The police immediately were able to arrest him. And the attacker said, quote, "I was just trying to protect you guys because I support law enforcement. Trump supporters are communists and racist." This dude is deeply confused. And he went on to say, "I don't even care that I'm going to jail. This is actually exciting." Well, I think there is actually a mental health crisis in this country for sure. And it comes in male and female form. So, black Trump supporter right there. This is in Laguna Beach.
The sucker punch for supporting Trump. Only on 2, we talked to the man who took a fist to the face during a protest in Laguna Beach.
Keep your eyes on the protester with the beard and the baseball cap. He's the one who Laguna Beach police say attacked a pro-Trump demonstrator during Sunday night's rally at Main Beach. Richard Losey has now been arrested for sucker punching this LA man who talked to us tonight.
They were calling me a sellout. They were saying I was a Nazi. I said sternly I was not a Nazi. I tried to explain my kind of standpoint epistemology as a black conservative.
Nice academic jargon there.
Maxwell works on conservative political campaigns and says he came to Laguna to try and engage the other side. Maxwell had his own camera crew that recorded some of the heated moments when 2,500 people packed into the park on Pacific Coast Highway. His attempts, however, to talk ended in violence. At least 3 people, he says, attacked him.
Someone tugged at my Make America Great Again hat while someone else came in with pepper spray, and then I was tackled from behind and then choked before my camera crew kind of fended me off there.
Back when all the Democrats were coming up with fake hate crime hoaxes, the Jussie Smollett, Charlottesville we now know is fake. Back when they were saying that white supremacy is on the rise, you had white Democrat voters just beating the crap out of black Trump supporters. And I guess these stories made the local news once in a while, but they did not rise to the level of national news.
R.C. Maxwell is bruised. He tells me that his neck is sore, but this incident has only made him more determined, he tells me, to work on causes that are near and dear to President Trump.
So the attacker, 20-year-old Richard Losey, his name just literally looks like Losey. He's a losery guy who loses a lot. He was charged with battery and terroristic threats. And R.C. Maxwell, the black Trump supporter, said, which is totally spot on right here, "If the optics were completely different and I was a Black Lives Matter supporter and I was attacked on the Trump side of a protest, I would be in the spotlight on CNN right now." It's so true. This is hilarious. In the days after the assault, Losey appeared to identify himself on Twitter, this is how the cops found him, admitting that he punched Maxwell because he wouldn't stop talking about Donald Trump and replying, quote unquote, "Arrest me, LMFAO," when someone called for his arrest. He identified himself through social media and dared the police to find him and arrest him. Richard Losey, loser Losey, was arrested on suspicion of misdemeanor battery with a hate crime enhancement. Now that's what I call F around, find out. Good riddance, loser.
Make sure you check out her channel. Her logo is here on the screen where you can see it. Check her out. She's got plenty of good videos like this.
This lady attacked the Trump supporter in public and then got deported? She hit his hat off his head.
See this right here? This is the problem. Ignorant people like this. I'm just trying to sit here and eat a nice meal. Look at it, yeah? You see this? You see this? People like that. That's the problem. That's the problem with America these days. People are just ignorant. They want to lash out on people who are educated.
A man claims that he was attacked for wearing a Make America Great Again hat at a local Mexican restaurant. Tonight, the woman who hit him in the video is facing charges.
Police say Roseanne Santos was so angry they had to carry her out to their cruiser. They had to carry her? Okay, she looks a lot bigger than the Florida lady.
It was at this Mexican restaurant in Falmouth, and Brighton Turner was wearing his Trump-inspired Make America Great Again hat. Roseanne Santos, another customer, apparently didn't like it.
I'm just trying to sit here and eat a nice meal. Look at it, yeah? You see this? You see this? this?
Before that video, she allegedly tried to shove Turner's face into his food.
Wow.
Police arrived and had difficulty removing Santos.
Rosie's not doing too hot right now. I don't know what happened. She just tried to grab my hand in front of 4 officers. Not smart. As she is getting cuffed. Have a nice night in the cell, Rosie.
It's just a hat at the end of the day. I don't really understand why people can't just express themselves anymore. Everybody has to get mad.
The bartender that night was Gio Macario. He's of Mexican descent. It says in America, you can wear whatever hat you want.
Lady just didn't agree with his hat, and I kept telling her, I was like, it's all right, she's not doing anything to me, so why is it even a problem?
See this right here? This is the problem. Ignorant people like this. I'm just trying to sit here and eat a nice meal. Look at that. You see this? You see this?
In the country illegally. She thinks she can attack an American citizen for exercising their civic right to vote.
You see this? People like that. That's the problem. It's the problem with America these days. People are just ignorant. They want to lash out on people who are educated.
So that lady in the video who was in the country illegally since 1994, she was later detained by ICE and deported. That's what I call F around, find out.
This guy shoved a woman over a sign. He's in handcuffs while his liberal friend does this.
Maybe these bullies all think they can get away with assaulting Trump supporters because they exclusively see misleading headlines like these. Thankfully, I'm able to see the full truth thanks to my Ground News subscription. Ground News is a website and an app that gathers news from sources all over the world, from the most partisan and least reliable sources to the most fair and factual sources, and puts it all in one place.
I think there was other bigger fish to fry again, but yeah, I don't know. It's
not left versus right, it's right versus wrong, losers! Shame! Shame on you! Fuck your fascist USA!
Instant FAFO.
He's not giving his ID. They said they were willing to go to jail for this. Why are they arguing with the officers?
Hey, what the what the
Dude, police, what the F?
How can you take my recording? I'm recording. I'm allowed to record. I'm allowed to record. I'm allowed to record. I'm allowed to record.
Why are you running so wide?
Don't worry, they got the body cam footage.
I'm gonna take it. You guys have something to do. You don't have to grab it. Wow, you're in it. You're in for it now.
I wish he felt as bad for the small woman he knocked over.
Looks like this Yoko Ono lookalike is catching charges.
You die. All right, dude. Hey, are you a right-winger? Are you a right-winger? Donald Trump or Joe Biden? Kamala Harris? Hold on. Are you a right-winger? Are you a right-winger? Are you a right-winger?
Whoa. Alright, so there's this campus group, Reawaken USA. I think it's mostly religious in nature, but it's kind of like culturally conservative group, I guess, on campus. They host some debates or talks or whatever. This guy's triggered by them, this liberal, and he's mimicking, doing awful things to them, I guess, let's just say, of the Charlie Kirk persuasion.
Are you a right-winger?
Boom. And then instantly gets arrested. There they are, campus police. Boom, you're coming with us.
Hey, yo, get a video of this.
Wait, what's he saying?
Hey, yo, get a video of this. Hey. I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Give it to me. May I ask why? Well, first you're pointing a gun at people. I'm pointing a gun. I don't have a gun on me. It doesn't matter. It's the threat. You're threatening. I'm not threatening you. That's what you were doing. Yep. And now you're disobeying lawful order by not coming with me. You did not tell me it's a lawful order. I'm a cop. When a cop tells you to do something, you do it. That is not true. Give me your ID. That is not true. Give me your ID.
It's totally true.
No, I do invoke my Fifth Amendment right to... Oh, you don't need to. We witnessed it, so you're going to be charged.
It's on camera.
Yeah, you're being charged for threats, disorderly conduct, and disobeying a lawful order, bud.
I love that extra charge. They always find a way to add extra charges.
Fall River man has been arrested, accused of attacking an 82-year-old man. Police say this happened at the Rotary by North Main Street and Airport Road in Fall River Tuesday night.
So witnesses on the scene allege that 27-year-old Aiden Courtwright did this all because the victim was holding a Donald Trump sign.
I don't understand. It's like their memory is like goldfish. No one seems to recall what it was like before Biden got in. The 9% inflation, the extra 20 million illegals coming in, paying for them with their money. The list goes on and on and on. And anything mainstream media says seems to be gospel to these people.
Alexandra Leslie is joining us with the story. Alex, that victim is now speaking out.
Right, though 82-year-old Charlie Chase was sent to the hospital for his injuries.
Wow.
He has since been released. He says when this all happened, he just froze. Now, Tuesday, Chase says he was holding a Donald Trump sign when a car drove up and a man started screaming at him. Chase says that suspect, later identified as Aiden Courtwright, ran over to him and screamed at him for the sign. He says Courtwright got physical and ended up tearing the sign in half. But it didn't stop there. A witness says Courtwright lifted Chase up, then flung him down. Police also allege Courtwright
body slammed him? An 82-year-old man?
Picked Chase with leather-pointed shoes. Two other witnesses were able to tell police what happened when Chase was transported to the hospital for bruising. He says he believes nobody should be attacked for their political views.
So messed up.
If you've got something, listen to what they're saying. Figure out whether you agree, you don't agree, or hey, some of that's good. Maybe I should change some of the things I think. That's the American way.
Yeah, that's the American way. You know, I'm noticing a pattern here. The Trump supporters just seem much more civilized and open-minded than the other side.
Now, police were able to contact Courtwright, and he ended up turning himself in. The 27-year-old is facing charges for assault and battery on a person over 60, in addition to other charges, as well as a civil rights violation.
Why is it always like a mentally ill 20 to 30-year-old beating up on an old senior citizen? That's so messed up. But at least he got what he deserved. What happened here? Okay, so they're in Miami Beach here.
In response to reference to the protest out here, I got a guy with a flag hitting people with it. 23. Get out of the way. Hey, how you doing? All right, buddy.
Immediately arrested.
Hey, the lady in the pink dress over here. I got it on video too.
So this anti-Trump protester, this guy literally was just hitting a woman, a small woman, in the face and the neck with a flagpole.
We have it on video. I have it on video too, but you can't take a flagpole and hit people in the head with it. She didn't.
Children. Lunatics. Violent lunatics. So this is the lady that got hit. This lady in the pink dress. This like a French lady.
What's going on?
He shouted against me because I support Trump, and he
see a lot of immigrants like Trump.
The marks on your neck. I can see them there.
I've never seen such nasty people before. They're attacking her. But I resist, and I don't want to move. They just want just to talk.
All right, ma'am, go stand over there and I'll get with you in a second.
She's the one assaulting. Their own because I want a place, and she put this garbage before me, and I told her that this garbage not before me, okay? Because I'm not agree with that.
Okay.
And my space. It's my space, okay? We are supposed to be here. They said this is for an anti-Trump thing.
Okay.
So they're trying to put just my space, and she doesn't respect my space, okay?
All right. Come on over here. Yeah, she thinks he's a proud boy.
Wow. Okay, so this anti-Trump protester on a megaphone is saying that these police officers are fake law enforcement. They're pretending to be law enforcement. They're actually Proud Boys.
Come on over here. Yeah, she thinks he's a proud boy. Oh, okay.
So that lady thinks that the sheriff is Enrico Tarrio, the leader of the Proud Boys. Is that racial profiling?
Dude, this guy had that flagpole, and he was freaking pushing it up against, you can see on her neck's all red and stuff from him freaking slamming the flagpole into her. I knew it was bound to happen. So we'll do it as a 31. He'll take a ride over to the county jail,
Where's the guy?
and off we go from there.
Can you tell me what I'm being detained for?
You're not being detained. You're under arrest.
Oh, I'm under arrest, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
For battery.
battery, okay.
Yeah, when you take a flagpole and slam it into somebody's head, that's a battery.
Wait, did you look?
It's a battery, sir.
Very good, sir. I can't argue with you.
You're right. You cannot.
I can't argue with you.
You cannot.
How many times do you have to tell somebody to get out of your face? I'm just curious. And now I'm done talking.
Okay, good. You have the right to remain silent.
I know that.
I'd probably use it.
Is that your wife over there? Yes, that is my wife over there.
All these libtards act like 2-year-olds. Even this old man can't even behave himself. Once TDS gets you, man, and eats the brain from the inside out.
This man shout against me and many things, and he come to me and I come to him, and I don't touch him.
Right.
This man is a crazy.
I got that on video.
Love when it's not even hearsay, it's just all on video.
Hey, how you doing? All right, buddy.
Hey, how you doing, Santa? I think that's what the inmates are gonna say in jail. Oh no, another crazy Karen.
You know, America's still a free country, right?
Victor F. is a 74-year-old Trump supporter who lives in Palo Alto. He casually went about his business today, still sporting the red MAGA hat that prompted a loud confrontation with a woman at a Palo Alto Starbucks 2 days ago.
This crazy woman came over, started raving at me. She turned to the rest of the Starbucks. Hey, everybody, here's this racist here. He hates brown people. He's crazy. He's a Nazi and so forth.
The woman, Rebecca Parker Mankey, then...
Of course she looks like this. This is like the final boss of anti-Trump Karens.
Rebecca Parker Mankey then began taking photos and posting about it on her Facebook, saying she was going to shame him, get him fired, kicked out of clubs, and march up and down his street. Victor says she left, then came back and tried to rile the Starbucks crowd once more.
Hey, again, everybody here, this racist and so on. And then as she wrote in her thing, she was disappointed all the people didn't come and mob me.
In fact, the opposite happened. People started harassing Parker Mankey's family and her employer, Griffin Stringed Instruments, where she worked as an accountant. The store owner decided to fire her after he read her Facebook posts.
Wow, okay, Palo Alto's in the Bay Area. It's very blue in Palo Alto. This is insane.
Well, music is what brings people together, and so having someone then making comments that are divisive is just not consistent with our values.
For Democrat voters to turn against one of their own, she has to have really screwed up.
No one answered the door at Parker Mankey's home, but a female spoke through a closed window saying Rebecca doesn't live here.
She didn't want to discuss the issues with me. She wanted just to scream about Nazis and so on.
Victor wears a yarmulke underneath his MAGA hat. He is Jewish, and so to him, being called a Nazi is hurtful.
People with an education should know better than to say stupid things like that.
So she tried to put him on blast, and she got fired instead. F around, find out. If you got this...
It's just too doggone funny. Even on date sites, women put in their profiles, if you're a MAGA supporter, don't bother contacting me, or even worse things they've said. How in the world, if you pretend that you know everything just because you watch mainstream media? I'm saying, I just don't get it. I'm willing to listen to anybody's information, but how do you assume because they have a MAGA hat on that they are automatically racist or not, or Nazis, or want to take your rights away, or whatever? They just automatically assume from one hat that you are all these things without even talking to you. Come on, give me a freaking break.